Left, right, down, left, right, down, left, right, down. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we started exploring the world as adult Link, following Sheik's advice, and finding ourselves here in the Sacred Forest Meadow, where Sheik taught us the Minuet of Forest, which, as you can see by the map, warps us right to this pedestal whenever we play it. So, using our brand shiny new hookshot, and missing entirely, let's get a little closer, we can be pulled up here to the entrance to the Forest Temple. So, the very first thing that you'll notice, well, one, those Wolfos most likely, but if you go through this door, you'll see a Skulltula and another door. However, there's one thing that I would like to get, and most people really know this if they've played the game before, but there is these vines that we can climb on, and I would recommend doing so. One, for this gold Skulltula, and two, for the other thing we're gonna see here in a moment. But yeah, I really want to get this gold Skulltula first and foremost. We're really close to, we're really close to 50. Anyway, you see that chest right there? Well, let's not risk falling by jumping and missing. Let's just miss the hookshot shot. Get a little closer, and hookshot shot. I said hookshot shot. I said hookshot shot. Anyway, in this chest is a key. We can use it to open a door somewhere here in the temple. So let's do exactly that. Thankfully, targeting things makes shooting it with the hookshot easier. Anyway, through the door we see an elevator. And these flames that are actually secretly ghosts. So, there are a few ways we can go. First and foremost, I recommend heading over here and grabbing this gold Skulltula on the wall. Because another gold Skulltula. That one is number 45. And then we could head through here. Meet a new enemy. The bubble. This is a blue bubble, and all you have to do to beat it is guard its flame with your shield, and you can attack. If Link would quick spin, jeez, you could hear me flicking the control stick all over the place. Alright, another new enemy, the Stalfos. Lure it close to you and watch its moving carefully. Attack it when it drops its guard. Yeah, these guys are lag generators. Like, honest and truly, they are lag generators. And you'll see why here in a minute, when this one dies. Or not. Didn't really lag. Shocking. They usually cause a crap ton of lag. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I'm surprised that they didn't cause lag. They usually cause lag. Maybe it's somewhere else in the game that you fight them that I'm thinking of, but whatever. Anyway, defeating them gets us this chest, which gives us another key. And do I have... I do have a fairy in a bottle. Okay. So, don't need... Come on. Why does Link not like to quick spin? Like, I was doing fine. Yeah, you know what? I didn't really do it all that much as a kid. So I guess it kind of makes sense. I'm getting that fairy was for nothing because we ended up taking damage from the bubble anyway. RIP. Anyway, now that we have these 2 keys in tow, we can head off this... actually, first, let's see what's behind this block of time using the Song of Time played on the Ocarina of Time. Behind here is another door. In that door is another room. And in that room is a giant Dekubaba, which we saw these when we visited the Kokiri Forest, I believe. Yeah. So it doesn't look like there's all that much here for us at the moment. There is a skip you could do here. In the... It's usually done in the 100% category. But we're not playing a speedrun, we're playing a casual playthrough, so we're just gonna go up we're just gonna do things the old-fashioned way. Hit through here to get us another bubble. Come on, die. How did you hit me? You're so tiny, but you still hit me. I mean, I guess whatever. Killing him gets us a big chest, and in that big chest is a map. It's the map. And we can come through here. And ignore the vines entirely and hookshot straight to that hookshot target. Step on this switch and lower the water. And that looks like a Scarecrow song spot. But I never went and talked to the Scarecrow as an adult, so that doesn't help us. You can hookshot to this chest if you shoot the right spot, which I did not, like a dummy. So let's do that again. There we go. Opening this gets us a recovery heart, which, sure, not exactly what I was hoping for. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but it works. And we got a gold Skulltula. Alright, so now that we lowered the water, we can, I'm gonna take the safe way down. And by safe, I mean I'm gonna drop while facing the ladder and hope that I didn't get hurt. And I didn't. So, through this long, straight sewer, I was gonna say hallway, but it's actually a sewer, we have ourselves the wrong side of the chest. We have ourselves our third key. That is the wrong item. I usually put hookshot on C down, I guess. That's why I went for that automatically. Anyway, up here is back in that first room. And now that we have our 3 keys, we can get the heck out of here. Alright, so with these 3 keys in tow, where are we heading? We went that way already, so we're going this way. As you can see, there is a locked door. And a Skulltula blocking the way. But it's dead, so it's no longer blocking the way. Oh, hey, a bubble. Excuse you. So, up we go. Not really much else for us down there on ground level, so let's go to level 2. Where we have a giant block. There are arrows painted on the floor. yeah, we just gotta push and pull the block in that direction. So funny little tidbit, if you're playing the online mod for this game, and you have multiple links pulling on this block, you can get it off of the set track. So like, instead of perfectly lining up with this wall, it could end up not being lined up. Which is kind of amusing to see. But doesn't really help you at all. Now does it? Alright, so if we come around and push this block and put it all the way in place, we'll be able to climb up it. But I want to see what's up that ladder first, since that was the first way up that we saw. One thing I want to just note real quick, if you end up glitching yourself here before getting the Goron bracelet, Link will not be able to push these blocks because they are too heavy and they require that first strength upgrade. Anyway, so we have this block, we gotta push this block, and that's all the way we can push it. So I guess we head back down and go up the other way with the this block. Well, hey, it's that other block. So the first time that I played this game, or that played this area, was on the 3DS version, and I got lost here really, really badly. So I kind of have this room etched permanently into my memory, and I don't know why it took me so long to figure out this dungeon, but it did, so here we are. Anyway, since we have plenty of keys, we don't even have to stop, we could just head on through. Hey! This corridor is all twisted! Yeah, no kidding. Anyway. Watch for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. Yes, Navi. I know what Mall Masters are. Anyway, there's one of those pose from the beginning of the dungeon painted here. Moving between paintings, rather. But we can't really do anything with her at the moment, so just ignore her and head on to the next room. Which is what I'm thinking is the room that had all of the Stalfos lag. Which, by the way, they can float on the goddamn air, as you saw there for a second, when he was in the middle of this pit. And he's dead. And the platform lowers, and we got 2 more. Can you know, die? That'd be great. You know, without killing me? Oh, there it is. Alright, Mr. Stalfos, time for you to die too. Now, I know I could be crouch stabbing them, making that go by a lot faster, but it's not that big a deal. Anyway, we got ourselves this chest, and inside this chest is an important item, because it's a big chest, obviously, but it is our dungeon item. The bow. The fairy bow, specifically. And that allows us to, obviously, shoot arrows. So if we go back over here, we can shoot the paintings that the bow was in. I would, you know, definitely recommend doing that, because I don't know. Just seems like the right thing to do. And clearly it's, clearly that's what it wants us to do. So, when you're fighting these Poes, there is one thing I recommend doing. It's grabbing your Deku Nuts. Because using a Deku Nut automatically makes it turn visible again when it goes invisible. I learned this through watching speedruns of the game, but my friend Jordan, he figured that shit out on his own. So, here we just gotta jump slash him a bunch. Her. They're girls. They're sisters. That is the first of the Poe sisters taken down. And that nets us... If I could see what size the chest is, a small chest. And inside that small chest is... a small key. And on the other side of the bow room, because that's somewhere we haven't been yet, is a room identical to the one on the other side. Which means, time for another Poe sister. Can I hit that? My aim is terrible in this game, so I apologize. But just bear with me for now. Unfortunately, this is not like Breath of the Wild. You can't pick back up the arrows that are just laying in the ground and stuff. How did I miss that? Alright, so yeah, just rinse and repeat. Deku Nut, jump slash Deku Nut, jump slash Deku Nut, jump slash dead. Pretty easy. And this one gives us a bigger chest, which, because we already have the dungeon item and the map, that can only be one thing. The compass. So, let's grab ourselves the compass so we can see where in the room we are, which actually is more helpful than you might think. But, now that we have that, we can head off to the top of the room and see what's there. Another room with wall masters. Yay. Gammon. Off we go. So, you may notice, well, obviously, these are new types of bubbles, but it's locked. If you recall, a few rooms ago, a little bit before we got the bow, there was an eye switch. Now, since we didn't have the bow yet, I didn't bring attention to it, because we wouldn't have had a way to shoot it, like we did with the slingshot as a kid. Well, now that we have the bow, we're back on the shoot eye switch on sight diet. So, we're gonna just run back over there and, you know, shoot it. Alright, shoot it. What does it do? It untwists the hallway. So let's head on through and head straight, not twisting. That gives us a ladder I didn't see, but it gives us this new kind of chest, which holds something else that's important that we didn't see as a kid. A boss key. Now the names on these are inconsistent. Sometimes it's boss key, sometimes it's big key. Here in Ocarina of Time, it's boss key. But it also gives us a new path to go through, which brings us to a kill room. where you just have to kill all the enemies to progress. And by all the enemies, I mean these two bubbles. Which is not terribly difficult, they're just bubbles. But that's our way through. What do we have here but the higher up place of that first room from behind the Song of Time block? In one of these alcoves, there is another door. In here is the Floor Master. Just kill the big one, it splits into small ones, and then spin attack. Like crazy. Because you can get all the small ones in a single spin attack right when they spawn. And they drop magic. So if you weren't full on magic, you are now. And for killing them, we get another small key. So we'll still be able to keep moving forward. And if we head through here, we end up back in the room before the twisted hallway. You know, the one where we push all the blocks? Yep. So, let's head back up, retwist the hallway, and take our new small key into that locked room from earlier. Oh, right. And if you're wondering what's in this chest, it's nothing important. Shoot the eye switch, you get a small chest, and in that chest is just a bundle of arrows. Not really helpful. I mean, sort of helpful, but not super helpful. Okay, we're back here. That gives us the ability to go through the locked door behind these green bubbles. And what's in here but a puzzle? We have to hit that icy eye switch. And to do that, all we have to do is shoot our arrow through this torch at the right time, with the right aim. And it will twist this hallway for the first time, allowing us to get through it. So let's hop on over, save some time, and head on through. And instead of running into these bubbles like a dope, I'm gonna make sure to avoid them and stop taking damage. I'm already 4 hearts down, for God's sake. And that opened for us a new way through. We can still go back, but we don't need to. And here we have... Link, watch out! The ceiling is falling down! The sky is falling! The sky is falling! So there are Skulltulas all over the place here, so you gotta watch your step. But if you know where you're going, you're pretty fine. So all you have to do is hit that switch to open the door, and you can actually make it all the way there, but I'm gonna stop for this chest. Even though it's nothing important. Because I like having max arrows. I don't know why, I just kinda do. Anyway, through the door we go. And as you can see, we have that the green Poe. Be careful where you're standing when you step up on it, because it drops down these. And if you're under one, you will be crushed. Anyway, all we have to do is grab the pieces, move them into place, and we'll be good to go. And that gives us the third of the Poe sisters, Amy. And I never checked the other two. My bad. entirely my bad. I'll put their names on screen because I'm an idiot. But it doesn't take much to take down Amy. And we can get ourselves the way forward. It's not what I was thinking of saying, but I completely lost the idea. Anyway. Extra heart, because that never hurts. Arrows also immediately murderize Skulltulas, which is very nice, because I think they were immune to the slingshot pellets. But with that, we have the final of the Poe sisters, whose name I will get you in a second. Because she has a special gimmick that I need to explain. She splits into 4, and you have to figure out which one it is. Meg. She splits into multiple images, you need to figure out which one is the real one. Is it this one? Well, there's one way to tell. Anytime she spawns around you, the real one does a quick twirl. I was gonna say quick spin, but it's not exactly accurate. But she does a twirl, and that's your cue to shoot that one. And just rinse and repeat, really. I forget exactly how many arrow shots this takes, but it doesn't really matter. Because it's a really easy mini-boss. Even if it does take a while, because arrows don't do super lot of damage to her, but whatever. I recommend standing on the top of the elevator here, just for, well, one, that amuses me to no end, but it's a decently big area around you, so you'll be able to see the spin no problem. Anyway, hop on the elevator, and we head on down. As you can see, there's only locked doors and these things that we can grab and push. So we push them, and that should open the way to one of these doors. Which it did. If Link would step on the thing, thank you. Alright, off we go. To the next doorway, which... not this one, it's the one on the other side. And one of these doorways has a gold Skulltula in it, so keep your eyes and ears peeled. I think it's one of the blue ones, but I don't remember for sure. Actually, I think it might be this one. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so grab our hookshot, since we can't obviously collect that with an arrow. And that's number 47. There's a gold Skulltula I missed. Yeah. Well, I guess I'm going back. First, I'll open the way to the boss by hitting in here and pressing that button. Now the way to the boss is open. Let's go find that last Skulltula. Figured it out. So you would think that since I've been low on hearts, or well, not low on hearts, but down on hearts the entire time, I would have come over here to get these, cause, you know, kind of needed them. But up here on the wall is where the last gold Skulltula is. And with that, it's number 48, and you could see the Forest Temple is now complete. And a jump attack completely kills Dekubabas. Good to know. Anyway, that puts us right back here at the elevator, so we can head back down and go fight the boss. That made me take damage? Whatever. We have a ferry. We'll be fine. Probably. Famous last words, am I right? Anyway, we head on in. And there appears to be nothing here. Alright, let's go. You. Wait, what? Evil spirit from beyond. Phantom Ganon. So he's gonna head into the painting, and you gotta figure out which painting he is going to try to attack you from. Which, you have sound, it's very easy, it's this one. But you can also tell visually, because the real one looks just a little bit better. Where are you? This one. There's more detail to the real one than the fake one. Also, it's like I said, you could tell by sound if you're playing with good enough sound. It's this one. After you hit him enough, he'll hop off the horse and try to come at you on your own. And now you get to play tennis. But first, Phantom Ganon. It's an evil ghost of the forest temple. He comes out of one of the pictures. Answer his magic attack with an attack of your own. Yeah, I did not really get a chance to react there. You can quick spin to get full damage off on him, but I'm not good at that strat. So I'm just gonna rely on tennis a lot. Hello. Wow, I got a lot of hits off on him there. I should have had that. Damn it. Alright. Hello. I forget he does that. It's so rare to see that, and he's doing it twice in a row. Dude. Just play tennis with me, that's what I'm here for. I'm not here for your fucking light show, dude. Not a fan of fireworks. Thank you. I just want to play tennis. My best friends were on the tennis team in high school. Like, damn. And he's dead. I guess that was some kind of desperation move or something. But damn, I don't see that. Hey kid, you did quite well. Looks like you may be gaining some slight skill. But you have defeated only my phantom. When you fight the real me, it won't be so easy. What a worthless creation that ghost was. I'll banish it to the gap between dimensions. Anyway, now that Phantom Ganon has been slain, we got ourselves another heart container, putting us at 11. And we can head on through this portal. We're back in the Chamber of the Sages. And you may have guessed already, but the Sage of the Forest is none other but our best friend, Saria. Thank you. Because of you, I could awaken as a sage. I'm Saria, Sage of the Forest Temple. I always believed that you would come, because I know you. No. You don't have to explain it to me. Because it is destiny that you and I can't live in the same world. I'll stay here as a forest sage and help you. Now please, take this medallion. We received the Forest Medallion. Saria has awakened as a sage and added her power to ours. Saria will always be your friend. What's that? Could it be? Hi there, I'm the E13 sprout. Because you and Saria broke the curse on the forest temple, I can grow and flourish. Thanks a lot. Hi, have you seen your old friends? None of them recognized you with your grown-up body, did they? That's because the Kokiri never grow up. Even after 7 years, they're still kids. You must be wondering why only you have grown up. Well, as you might have already guessed, you're not a Kokiri. You're actually a Hylian. I'm happy to finally reveal this secret to you. Also, nice earrings. Earrings? I don't know if he wears one or two. Some time ago, before the King of Hyrule unified this country, there was a fierce war in our world. One day, to escape the fires of war, a Hylian mother and her baby boy entered this forbidden forest. The mother was gravely injured. Her only choice was to entrust the child to the E13, the guardian spirit of the forest. The E13 could sense that this was a child of destiny, whose fate would affect the entire world, so he took him into the forest and raised him as a Kokiri. So the mother passed away, the baby was raised as a and finally, the day of destiny has come. You are a Hylian, and we're always bound to leave this forest. And now, you've learned your own destiny, so you know what you must do. That's right, you must save the land of Hyrule. Now Link, break the curses on all the temples, and return peace to Hyrule. So that offhand comment about having dual citizenship between childhood and adulthood actually also pertained to being a Kokiri and being a Hylian. Link has some heavy stuff on his shoulders. Anyway, now that we broke the spell on the forest temple, Kokiri Forest has gone back to its peaceful ways. Next time on The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we're gonna go search around Hyrule, try to find Sheik, who may actually be in the may still be in the Temple of Time, I'm not sure. But we're also going to go around and see what we could do now that we have the hookshot and the bow. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.